Hey, coffee cuties, we are back with another banger. And today we are back with another reaction video where I give my raw and unfiltered opinion about topics surrounding poorly natural hair. And today we definitely have a banger indeed because today we have a popular influencer by the name of Queen Op on the docket, and she is going viral right now for exposing the amount of damage this wig glue can cause. So, before we get into some things, I definitely want to thank the subscriber who put in the comments of one of my other recent videos entitled Wigs Made Me Go Completely Bald. So be sure to check that out, where she pointed out that Queen Op actually is suffering from a similar fate after the constant application of wigs, all that glue, all of the above. So I'm going to play the video here in a second. But first, I definitely want to give a warning as it can be graphic to some. So if you're eating lunch or if you just have a sensitive stomach, be sure to fast forward through this part if you don't want to see it on your screens. But nevertheless, with that being said, let's just get right into it and see what is going on with your girl. So let me go ahead and share the screen now. And here we go. So it will be on mute due to music, but I'm just going to let the video play. Let us see how you can see it's literally raw on her skin. The traction alopecia, it's on her forehead. That is literally blood. This is great. And then this next part is fair warning, very graphic, but I wanted to show the raw, unfiltered version of what can happen if you are constantly applying these wigs to your head. Very disgusting. Again, a graphic warning here. I'm going to play it one more time just so we can get a good look of everything that's going on. This is very unfortunate. I pray that she's found some solutions to the situation. Hopefully she has seen a dermatologist so she can get a full scalp analysis at this point. I'm not sure. You can clearly see the traction alopecia. I'm not sure if she did the hair follicle damage permanently. I'm not a dermatologist, so I'm not sure, but I hope she did get some further help. But I'm going to play another video in a second, but first I'm going to read the screen. It says, Queen Off suffers infection from wig glue. This is what Ghost Band Lace Glue has done to my head. I'm currently bedridden because I'm on an infection in my head because of the glue. Stop using this glue, ladies. My entire face is swollen. So that is the warning from Queen Op. She's saying that this particular Ghost Bond glue is what caused that irritation. So if you use Ghost Bond Lace Glue, please be fair warned. But I honestly feel like this can happen with any of these glues out here on the market if you have some type of sensitivity to it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and head to the comments before we give just some more commentary. So someone else said, bedridden has me crying. Yeah, she spelled it written. That's why your girl was kind of stumbling because I'm trying to make it flow. But nevertheless, I got what your girl was saying. Then someone else said, oh my gosh. And then let's go down once more about here. And then someone said, oh, hell no. The crying emoji. I don't know what's really funny about this situation. Am I missing something? Because I know that she could be a troll, but nothing trolling. It doesn't look like she's trolling in this video. This looks like legit damage, but let me insert another video from your girl just to further drive home the point that I know your girl is a troll on the internet, but again, I don't feel like she is trolling whatsoever. I think that she unfortunately really did suffer from a damage from this Ghost Bond lace front glue. But again, I will give a warning to any of these glues on the market because you don't know if you will have a similar reaction or not. But I'm going to play this video as well on mute. So unfortunately, this was after the video where she has the raw skin showing all of the damage. She is unfortunately still applying the wigs. So my reaction is very similar to the creator that shared the video. I cannot find the original. I believe she took it off of her page, but nevertheless, I'm going to play it again. So she said, I tried to do a frontal install tutorial. So she's still doing tutorials for this wig. I guess she maybe changed up the glue, but nevertheless, she's still putting that glue on raw skin. This is very unfortunate. This again shows the hair dysmorphia. I will be completely done at this point with wigs, with wig glue, all of the above. If I suffered this type of state to the point where she is alleging that she is straight up bedridden, and she also is saying that her face was swollen. We seen the discharge rather coming out of her scalp. Just so much going on here. So I don't know. I'm gonna go to her page next because we're just gonna show some images of her without the graphic of the result of the damage that was caused by the wig, or if she's claiming that it was from the glue. So if you are not familiar with who she is, these are pictures of her. She is a very beautiful woman. That is undeniable. Again, she's an influencer. She is somewhat of an internet troll. So that's why I was saying I don't know. People are laughing because they feel like she may be trolling. I know there's a lot of allegations against her, mistreatment of one of her friends who does have disabilities. So that's no laughing matter whatsoever. I don't agree with her behavior, but I do still think that she is a good example to use for what can possibly happen if you are choosing to wear these wigs, weaves, and the glue that is used to bond these to your head. So I again thought that she would be a good example, but I'm going to go ahead and put the original video back on the screen as I just kind of read some things that I was researching for this topic. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just play the video of her putting it on her scalp after the damage because it's a little less graphic. So I'll just have that one kind of playing. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and pause right here. So when it comes to this wig glue, you definitely have to be careful with if you can even tolerate this glue or not. So you have to be paying attention to if you're going to have some type of allergic reaction similar to what it looks like your girl is having. And this wig glue definitely can cause scalp sensitivities as you're constantly applying this glue. You're constantly applying this different hair on your head. You're pulling it. You're trying to style it. You're pulling a lot of tension on your hair by pulling it up in ponytails, ripping it off. I know we all have seen all over social media these girls when they take off these frontals. They like to, I don't know why this is a trend, what's going on. They don't like to properly take off the frontal. It's like a thing that these girls like to do. They like to get in front of the camera and just rip it, and you can literally see it ripping off of their skin. That definitely seems like, if you look around here where the arrow is, that may have happened because some of them may put a little alcohol on it. Leave down below what's the best way to get those wigs off, because I'm not even sure. But even when they are rubbing the alcohol, it doesn't seem like it's really quite I guess it's better than just ripping it off with nothing, but I'm sure there's better ways to remove a wig than that. But again, it's definitely damaging to the hair follicle, causing traction alopecia, as you can see here. Very unfortunate what your girl is going through. The pulling, just the constant tearing, again, the friction caused by applying these wigs on your, and a lot of times it's like not right at the hairline. As you can see, it's actually in the middle of her forehead. So she has damage all the way from the middle of her forehead on back. It's literally at this point no hair. Again, I'm not sure if the hair follicles are completely damaged, but nevertheless, as in this state, I definitely would not be recommending adding another wig, more glue on top of that. And we know when it comes to applying these wigs, a lot of times, unfortunately, women neglect the hair under the wig. So as you can see, it looks like she may have just pulled off a wig, or is this her scalp that looks like that at the point? Leave down below. I assume that it's dirty hair. Hopefully that is what it is, and it's not her actual scalp, because if that's the case, the damage is actually, which we can already see in the middle, there's definitely damage there. It's going basically to the middle of the head, even further back than what I originally thought. But nevertheless, we should definitely, if you're going to wear wigs and weaves, hopefully it matches your hair texture, your hair type, all of the above. But you need to be taking care of your real hair under the wigs and weaves so that you don't have results like this. Because if you're taking care of your real hair, you hopefully will catch this type of damage, hopefully it wouldn't get to this point because you will be paying attention far beyond before it gets here. And you definitely would not be putting it right back on your scalp, on your head, all of the above. So some things to do to minimize this possibly happening to you is, for one, I'm always going to say rock your fully natural hair, whether it's long, whether it's short, everything in between. That is definitely more beautiful than basically walking around with damaged hair follicles, burning on your forehead. You cannot tell me that wearing your beautiful curly hair is not a better alternative to this. I know there's a lot of narratives out there that, oh, these wigs, they grow my hair. If that is your situation, that's great. But we cannot ignore the fact that a lot of women actually do suffer from similar fates. We see it all over the internet. The traction alopecia is at an all-time high because women are constantly having these wigs glued down. Like I said, in her case, she's even way beyond the hairline. This is the middle of her forehead. This is very unfortunate. So again, if you are one of the few who did not suffer from any damage, that is great for you. But we can again not ignore the fact that this is an actual problem. But another solution, if you're in the process of growing out your hair and you're not comfortable having it even in a short TWA, maybe your hair is similar to her length at this point, I would definitely recommend rocking hair wraps before rocking the glue that caused the damage and just adding to more and more damage. This definitely reminds me of the story that I did last week about the girl who said that she had to go completely bald after the wigs because she also was continuously to use the same practices that caused the initial damage. Unfortunately, it's just a vicious cycle that you kind of just get looped in. So another thing is just to hopefully again test these products, see if you're allergic to it. That's the best thing you could do. If you are going to say, okay, I hear you, but I'm going to wear these wigs and weaves and all the braids regardless, at least you can make sure that you're not going to have an allergic reaction to it. Also, you definitely need to properly apply the wigs and the weaves and all of the above and properly remove it. So again, getting online, pulling the wig straight off your head is a no-go. You don't want to have results similar to the one on the screen because that literally looks like that hurts very bad. It looks like it might be similar to like a rug burn. Leave down below if you've ever had anything like this, ever experienced this. Let us know what your experience was and let us know what you did to get your hair back to health as well. But another thing is just to try to really pay attention to your scalp. Again, that goes with not wearing these wigs for months on end, paying attention and prioritizing the health of your real, natural, fully beautiful hair as well. Also, taking breaks. So, at this point where your girl is, I would definitely recommend seeing a dermatologist because it's not at the point right now that you need to be applying more products, more wigs on your hair. You need to be focusing on your health, especially if you are bedridden, face swollen. It's beyond the point of just yes, it's the point of no return at this point. So if you're at this stage, I would definitely recommend seeing a professional 100% sure. So just overall, again, prioritizing the health of your hair over a temporary hairstyle is going to be key to all of this. Another thing is, I do see girls online. I'm not a wig girly, so I don't really know much about it. I do see girls talking about how there's wigless, glueless wigs, rather. Also, I do see that you can use tape versus the glue lead, and then they also have the adhesive spray, the molding spray that you can just kind of spray down versus using the glue. Leave down below if you've done any of these things. Hopefully has a pattern of fully natural hair and not the European straight hair look. But if you are someone who wears wigs, again, hopefully matching your own hair type, leave some tips down below for someone who may not know the healthy practices that they need to go in order to prioritize, again, the health of their hair and not just a temporary hairstyle. Also, what if you are someone who wears wigs, what is the proper way to remove the wig? It can't be just literally ripping it off your head. That it just cannot be. So leave the tips to properly remove these poorly extensions off of your head so that you can make sure that you have edges in the future. So leave down below. I would hate for anyone to have to suffer from this and cause permanent hair follicle damage. So this is a warning to that. I am more curious, however, to know what the Coley community thinks of all this. Have you seen this? Have you ever experienced it? Do you know someone who has? Leave some tips and tricks just in case someone comes across the video that is currently going through this. I definitely do not want to have this come across as it is a bullying situation. Your girl is definitely beautiful, and I would definitely recommend that she rocks her beautiful Coley natural hair. She definitely has the face for it. Again, she is a drop dead gorgeous girl. So I hate to see her going through this. I hope that she's getting the help that she needs for her hair. But also, at the time of this video, we are 1,453 people away from the goal of 10K. And that 10K, we will definitely be doing a giveaway. So definitely tell a friend to tell a friend that it is Liddy over here. Also, be sure to check out the bio. So many cool things going on. Membership channels currently being revamped, but in the process is already videos over there, including how to build a Faces YouTube channel. Also, the Discord is free on and popping, so be sure to sign up today. Also, if you have a story that you want me to cover on the channel, be sure to email me. It's in the bio as well. But this is the end of this video. Be sure to turn those post notifications on. So many more bangers to come. But until next time, see ya.